How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. We have some pretty interesting stuff going on right now. We have Bitcoin breaking out of a downward sloping resistance. We have XRP not moving for the first time in like a week. Is the run over? We'll talk about that. Solana is looking good. Altcoins are looking good. If you don't mind, hit subscribe so you can see future videos just like this. If you want to trade, there are links underneath the video to BTCC, to Blofin, to a couple different exchanges as well, in case you want to check them out. I have been trading recently, and yeah, we've been able to make a ton of money. Now, of course, always do your due diligence. Let's talk about the market. Bitcoin is in just under 103,000. Okay, it's looking really good. We broke out the downward sloping resistance where we had been rejected around 108, then 103, and we got rejected at 101, but eventually pushed above it. We pushed above it just in the last 24 hours. We're at that previous resistance of about 103 again. And apologize too if there's some road noise. We're doing the best we can. It's been a long last 24 hours, but yeah, have a minute here to get some breakfast, so I thought I'd record this. So we have Bitcoin going up to that $103,000 resistance. We did break out of that downward sloping resistance though, which is really bullish. If we can break 103, I think obviously we're looking at 105, 108, previous all-time highs. We also have XRP actually cooling down for once, right? It was at $3.22 last time I looked. The all-time, or the recent high from yesterday was $3.38. Honestly, still looks really bullish because we're seeing the XRP BTC valuation around 0.000315, which is right above where we got rejected, where we've also had actually an upward sloping resistance, but we broke out above it. Now we're coming back down and hopefully testing it as support, or flipping it into support. So XRP could see a bit of a run versus Bitcoin if we flip this into support. Keep in mind too, if Bitcoin goes up, XRP is probably going up. XRP has been going up a lot recently, so don't be concerned if it has, you know, a little bit of a pullback, right? We just hit, depending on where you look, all-time highs on XRP yesterday. Some people say it's $3.84, but a lot of exchanges show $3.30. So anyway you slice it, it's at new all-time highs in terms of market cap. It looks extremely bullish. We also have the likes of Solana moving up. Solana's at 222, and it could be for a variety of reasons. It seems like we're going to get Solana ETF. It seems like Trump is liking Solana. I think he had a meeting with one of their founders. That's what I saw online. But yeah, we'll have to continue to monitor this too. But obviously Solana has been, I don't want to say beaten down, but has not been performing well versus other altcoins recently. Especially when you look at how strong it's been in the past. It's just taking a bit of a breather, which I think is actually a good thing. I think that's good for the crypto because it went from $8 to $260. You need some kind of breather in there, and this kind of consolidation I think is bullish for the long term for this cycle for Solana. A lot of people too saying, hey, we're just in the early innings of this bull run. Sorry about the hair too, it's a little bit windy here. But yeah, we're just in the beginning of this bull run, some people are saying. And yeah, a lot of people might underestimate where we go, which I could definitely see being the case. I know after being in the 2022 bear market, it's hard. It's hard when you see so many gains, especially when you've been dollar cost averaging and buying for so long. It's hard to see all that wallet balance and think about how it could go away, right? How it could go back down, because you know, if you've been in crypto since the bear market, your crypto portfolio is probably up at least 5x, probably more like 10, 15x, right? So I get it. I think that's why you want to take profits, but also keep a moon bag. That's also one of the reasons I like trading, is you can hold a spot bag and then still feel good about taking profits along the way in your trading bag as well. But overall, the market looks really good. Tonight we have the crypto ball, which I'm sure we'll hear a little bit about. But again, I know I've said this before, but how crazy is it that we have a president that's literally having a party with crypto executives 3 days before he goes into office? We also have a lot of poly market bets on crypto right now. One is on an XRP ETF. Last time I looked, it was around, I want to say 70% chance that we get an XRP ETF in 2025. Also, a good chance that we see a Bitcoin strategic reserve in 2025. That was another thing that they were, that there's a poll on. So yeah, I mean, overall, if we get those things, it's going to be extremely bullish for crypto. It's impossible to know how high crypto can go at that point. We'll be talking about it here on the channel. Also, if you want some exclusive videos, we'll be talking about it in the Patreon as well. The Patreon, we just restarted it recently. And yeah, it's been going really well so far. A lot of people seeming to like it. A lot of exclusive content. I think we posted like 3 or 4 exclusive videos since we opened the Patreon 6 days ago. We'll probably do about one every 2 days from here on out, or every 3 days, something like that. But yeah, so far it's been going really well. Crypto's been going really well. Could see a breakout at any time. I think that there's going to be a lot of volatility over the next week, especially with Trump and Inauguration Day. If he doesn't make a strategic Bitcoin reserve day one, there could be some volatility due to that, but I wouldn't be too worried about it. I think he is going to make a strategic reserve, and even if he doesn't, I think the long term is very bright for Bitcoin and crypto. Of course, do your own research, right? I can't see the future, but yeah, I think we're looking really good. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. I think that the strategic Bitcoin reserve will be at moments similar to the Bitcoin ETFs, where people feel like it's priced in, but then there's just a massive amount of buying, and then yeah, and then the price can move up much quicker than people expect, right? The market prices in some good news, but the market has a hard time trying to figure out how much buying is actually going to happen. It's impossible to know. No one could have predicted, or no one did really predict, except for maybe the Uber bulls, that we're going to see 500,000 Bitcoin bought up by just BlackRock this last year. Let me know your thoughts on all this underneath the video. Thank you so much. Check out the links to Patreon and to some of the trading websites as well. Like I said, they all have different sign-up bonuses. They have different tools that you can use as well, depending on how you want to trade. And we just made a 40-minute video on how to trade on the Patreon. So if you want to check that out, there's a link to that too. Thank you so much. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.